Hey everybody, DeLongShot Signatures here. This is episode 96 of my TTM returns. I have 2 days worth of successes after a really slow mail week. But before I get started in that, don't forget I am running a giveaway until June 15th at midnight. I'm giving away 2 Marcus Ericsson signed custom photos. He ended up winning the Indy 500. I just so happened to get some extra photos of him signed. So you can enter here on YouTube or you can enter on Instagram. All the details are on those separate accounts. So if you want a chance to win one of those for free, go check that out and make sure you enter before June 15th at midnight. But we got 12 successes to share with you guys. First one is a 1 of 1 from yesterday. We got a former NFL quarterback. He didn't really play all that much in the NFL. Was probably more well known for his career at Penn State, but got Tony Saka on his 92 Upper Deck rookie card. I also did have a failure on Wednesday that I forgot to mention. I got my cards back unsigned for Martin Truex Jr. From here on out, he is no longer signing trading cards through the mail. Too many requests for those. So I'm guessing you can still probably send like photos and other merch, but it is a no-go on trading cards for MTJ. So we'll get back to the successes here. We had 11 for this Saturday. Lots of trading cards. First one here is a 1 of 1 success from former NASCAR driver Chad Little. Might be a little hard to see, but it is dark spotted, signed in black. Then we have a 2 of 2 success from former NASCAR driver Mike Wallace. He has been a great signer for years. Gotten him a bunch of times, but don't see myself adding any more NASCAR sets that he was in to have to bother him anymore, but really glad to get those. Then we have a 4 of 4 return from a current driver. This guy has become a pretty good signer ever since switching teams. So this is coming back from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Got his 16 certified, 17 torque, and then 2 cards from the 17 select set. Always really like this card set, the way it looks. It reminds me a lot of the 16 Prism, but nearly every card's got the reflective background, so that's really, really cool in my opinion. Then we got some hockey returns. First one here is coming back from a former player. This was sent to, I think, his home in New York. This is a 1 of 1 from former NHL defenseman Dennis Seidenberg. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this thing to focus. And then we got a 2 of 2 success from a current NHL player. As of right now, he is under contract with the Wild. I believe his contract expires. Hasn't re-signed with the Wild yet, so we'll see where he ends up. But this is a 2 of 2 coming back from left winger Kevin Fiala. Got back his rookie card on the Young Guns from when he was with the Predators. And then got his 20-21 Upper Deck base card. He became a huge name in the league after being traded to the Wild. And I think he was traded from Michael Granlund. And at first it was viewed as a bad trade because Fiala really wasn't doing all that well. It was after a long string of really bad trades by Paul Fenton. But he's really come into his own, been a really good goal scorer, pretty decent contributor. So we'll see where he ends up. I would love for him to stay with the Wild, but I don't really see that happening with their cap crunch. Then we've got some football returns. First one here is a 2 of 2 success from former defensive back Mark Kelso, who signed 2 of 2. I think I already said that. Signed these in blue. Works really well with the 90 Fleer. Then we have a 3 of 3 return from former kicker, one of the last barefoot kickers in the NFL, Rich Karlis. A lot of these cards were ones that I had to go back and purchase because I have since lost them, or I sent them out and never got them back through the mail. So I did include some 1990 score traded and stuff like that. I'm not going to be working on that set exclusively, but if they have a card in that set and I need to purchase more anyway, might as well. And he also signed a 90 Fleer. Then we have a 3 of 3 return from former NFL running back who also won the Heisman Trophy. This is coming from Mike Rozier. He's got his standard scorecard, his score traded subset card, and a 90 Fleer as well. Then we have another 3 of 3 return from a former NFL defensive back. He is the only football player of the cards that I did not already have the autograph of. I wrote to him way back in the day. Those cards never came back. So purchased all of them again, and they came back super quick. I think 9 or 10 days. These are coming back from Ricky Reynolds. So we've got his 90 Fleer, his 90 Pro Set, and his 91 Upper Deck. Then we got 2 returns on some photos today. Some of these have been out for a little while. Kind of surprised they haven't been coming back sooner. But first one is a former pro football player. He was a linebacker, was a 4-time Pro Bowler, and won a Super Bowl, I believe, with the Raiders. So this is a 2 of 2 success coming from Phil Villapiano. I think that's how it's pronounced. But he was a high energy player, and he is still a high energy person. Pretty sure he was on an episode of Peyton's Places for the Immaculate Reception, and just a big personality. Very, very fun to watch. And then last one here is a college baseball head coach. The season is pretty much wrapping up. They're in the tournament right now, trying to decide or figure out who's going to be in the College World Series. I have quite a few teams in the tournament, but not as many as I was hoping I would. And then you'll notice that the counter on the head coaches is going to change quite a bit right now for a number of these, if I do get any more back, because there are a bunch of coaches, being let go or moving to a different job and everything. So I've lost quite a few head coaches that were active because they were let go, but I'm able to add one more. So this is a 2 of 2 success coming back from Creighton head coach Ed Service. I want to say he's the uncle of the Mariners manager, Scott Service. I think that's their relation. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But pretty nice way to end the week. Like I said, it's been really slow. Tuesday was good. It was the start of the week after a holiday weekend. Failure on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, 1 on Friday, and then suddenly 11 on Saturday. So hopefully things start picking up. Got a whole big stack of stuff to send out, just waiting on the photos to arrive, and then hopefully pick up after that. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.